I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the pottle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Allow me to put you out of your
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
I'll look after you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Professor Howard, you'll never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Да мне плевать на это. А, вверх. Летающий где? Стой!
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Как мне это все? А я помню, что ли, как-то делать?
Revelio. Revelio.
Наколдуйте. Как мне это сделать? А! Я вспомнил. У меня, по-моему... Вот. Где там? Ну, я сделал это. Я же сделал это.
Revelio.
Да, я по характеристике.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
признак вашей крови, что? Почему?
A map. I wonder where it leads.
Тогда нахуй тебя. Просто нахуй. Я ненавижу такие задания. У меня по Марве недостаточно, нет?
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Понятно здесь. Почему? Тут.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Revelio. Confringo. Repulso. Confringo. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts books during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
А вы кто?
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my best.
Здесь? А где?
Revelio. Revelio.
Да где, блин? Ты, конечно, где?
Revelio.
А, вижу. Понятно.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
A pleasure doing business with you.
Have I mentioned your
What are you up to now?
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Dig for his rubble. Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Wizard is a dead wizard in my book. You haven't had much to do.
Что? Как ты? А что это значит? Прости, я не понимаю это. Это что-то из казахского?
Hello? One less human to worry about.
И из какого это языка? Мне стало интересно. Привет, привет. Дела? Ну, болею, кашляю, а так я прохожу, это, как он называется, Хогвартс Легаси. Ладно, я сам посмотрю, что это значит. А, как ты? Господи, ты написал два слова. Вот я глупенький. Понятно. Интересно, нам долго? Нормально так.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Идем. Была просто резня тут. Хогвартс Легаси.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelt smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. Worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke.
Это типа Ubisoft, открытый мир, бла-бла-бла, разные квесты. Ты там любой этот выбираешь себе факультет, за который ты хочешь. У меня вот Cocktail Run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic.
Тут можно запрещенные заклинания выучить внезапно.
You're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Я что-то ищу на этом пятачке. Что-то типа вот этого.
So I wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
В стриме никто? Нет. Бывает. У меня обычно вообще никого нет.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Кому нужен этот старик? Скучный.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries
Что
ago.
еще я на этом пятачке должен сказать? Татую?
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Так, а если... Нет, по боку, хорошо. Так, значит, я ищу следующий пятачок. Что от меня хотят? Думаешь? Так это легкая сложность, и это сложит для детей.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
Что-то еще. А как туда попасть? Кто-нибудь понимает? Конечно. Я не люблю сложные игры. Если нет нужды, я никогда не буду на высокой сложности играть. Я старый ленивый. Не, если надо, я буду играть на харде. Если у меня настроение есть.
Sebastian.
Или цель, там, допустим, платину выбить.
Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
А так.
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Мы все сделаем.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who?
PlayStation 4, да.
Pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no,
Конечно, сколько угодно.
Quidditch.
Yes.
They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point
Вампир,
is,
мафия, гангрейв. Что у меня там еще? Что опять страйкерс? Еще что-то. Я даже не помню, что у меня сейчас там установлено. Надо смотреть.
Look at this.
Revelio.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Нам вниз.
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Чем меня
Tells me
кусает?
they're after something bigger.
А.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Так. Ну и что мне теперь делать? Ага, оно работает.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Ну, понятно. Мне тоже она нравится. Я по скидке взял, мне все нормально. Так, я походу не могу эту херню уничтожить. Что от меня хотят? А, я с ним поговорить тоже, а я тут мучаюсь.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We could get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Пошли. А, надо вот так вот. Кто там шмонал сундук?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Конечно. Я там гангрейв возьмусь. А может вампира, а может мафию. Как по настроению. Особо времени нет, постоянно работаю. Это просто пока я в отпуске. И чё это?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Что мне с ним этим сделать?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Я в основном играю пошаговые РПГшки. Очень помешан на этом жанре. Так, я завершил квест. А выйти никак. Что вкусно есть типа сундука? Нет? Ни хрена. Болт. Вот это выход? Окей. А, я еще как-то по-другому должен это сделать. Почему я не могу? Видите? Пошел. Меньше всего я люблю гонки. Вообще не мое. Так, окей. Ладно, что у нас в смысле квестов? А у меня нету ПК. Чтобы играть в доту, нужно ПК. У меня ПК нету. Ага, что-то для палочки. Интересно. Так. Ну, такое себе. Это. Ну, пускай. Так, здесь у меня ничего. Что-то в смысле испытания. У меня вот только плойка есть и все. Так что я консольчик до мозга костей. Задание. Что тут есть хорошее? Вингардиум Левиоса можно выучить. А мне ее выучить как? Ядовитую тентакулу использовать в деле. Нормально! Она у меня с самого начала. Так, тентакула у меня есть, а в деле как мне ее использовать? Ну ладно, потом. Сначала астрономию ее сделаю. Пойдем. Так, ядовитая тентактула. Это вот это? Да. А в смысле мне ее использовать в деле? На врагах или что? Или просто ее активировать? Потому что мне там заклинание нужно. Так, мне вверх. Конечно, классно так вот по Хогвартсу бродить, офигенно. Всякие секретики разгадывать туда-сюда. Ну, если ты любишь такое. Стоп. Тут сайт? Сайт.
What have you learned? If I could have a moment of your time.
Давай. А что у тебя?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne?
Yep.
Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
Пошли, у меня Depulso есть.
I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble.
Assignment's all finished.
Все.
Suppose I should look
Мне
for that secret phone
45.
you told me about. It does sound interesting.
Я ж говорю, я старый. Идем. Я позитивный. Юморишь, парень. Не назвал бы себя позитивным никогда. Так, а что это? И как мне это? Мне допустим? А, да.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Понятно. Так.
Revelio.
Я в Турции покупал. А на ПК, по-моему, ее можно сванписить. Если ты понимаешь, о чем я. Но если есть ПК, ты можешь попытаться ее сванписить. Ну или как ты правильно сказать. Жека воробеить. Так, сейчас мне будет нужен явно акцию. Да, я как чувствовал. Это было не понял. Окей. Ну вот. Насколько я знаю, императрица уже поработала над этой игрой. Так. Хорошо, мне надо туда. Теперь. И я сделал что? Окей, что это мне дало? Учитывая, что мне надо туда. Нет, стой. Оно не хочет так? Значит, его трогать не надо, видимо. Подожди, что ты можешь? Ой! Окей. А если мы это сделаем чуть более аккуратно? Так. Примерно идею я понял. Это замечательно, но как мне туда-то попасть? Я этим могу управлять? Нет. А если на нем используется пульс? Ладно. Возможно, я что-то начинаю вкуривать.
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
Ага. Я явно что-то начинаю понимать, что от меня хотят. Допустим. Так меня просто пришибет, ребята. Я при помощи этой штуковины должен попасть туда. Теперь вопрос, как? Нет, это происходит за 100 лет до Дамблдора, до Гарри Поттера. Это 100 лет назад, до событий известной вселенной происходит. Здесь никого из старых персонажей нету вообще. Блин, перебор. Но при этом я, если встану на кубик, я не смогу себя двинуть. Интересно. отсюда. И я сдох, потому что меня сбило. Так. Что я делаю неправильно? Ты не можешь его сюда аккуратно в середину поставить. Либо здесь, либо там. Интересно. Ну-ка, если его сразу... Да. Я вот примерно об этом и подумал. Наблюдаем. Теперь вот так. Опа. Ой. Ну, я был близок. Сейчас. Видимо, я должен как-то прыгать. Потому что другого варианта у меня просто нету. Я не знаю, получится у меня, нет? Потому что по-другому, ну, никак. Да! Теперь осмотрим сначала, сколько чего у меня кубов из доступного. Ну, судя по всему, мне их надо туда наместить, вот туда. Но оттуда я не прыгну. Допустим. А теперь что? Теперь я должен попасть сюда. Как вариант. Двигатель сюда. Теперь вот сюда. А теперь-то что? Я же их не контролирую отсюда никак. Допустим. Нет, он не выглядит. Так. Большая загадка, кто бы подсказал. И если я попытаюсь туда, я просто упаду вниз. Ну-ка. Так. Если их попробовать сделать туда. Так, давай смотреть. Потому что решение всегда есть. Оно перед глазами, но понять его. Так. Опять херня получилась. Я никак оттуда не перепрыгну. Мне надо эти кубы сюда втыкать. И тогда, возможно, я смогу. Ну, посмотрим, но вряд ли. По-моему, что-то не так я опять делаю. Нет, 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 нет. Отсюда я никак не попаду, не допрыгну. Но я могу попробовать. Можно попробовать, но, по-моему, это невозможно. Либо я что-то в упор не вижу, либо что-то я делаю неправильно. Там просто сундук. По-моему, это невозможно. Не-не-не, он никак не допрыгивает. Ну-ка еще раз. Нет. Так. Окей. Интересно. И куда ж тебя унесло, блин? Это я сделал, чтобы сундук достать, но это мне ничего не дает. Ну, память, то, что сундук получил. Ай! Если я попытаюсь так, то мне хандык. Допустим. Теперь, а чтобы он уперся в этот. Так. И потом попытаться двинуть туда. Вот так оно решается, ребятушки. А теперь... Ну я ж так не достану. Если я его двину, я не пройду. Так. Окей. Мне это опять ничего не дает. Потому что с той стороны я его притянуть не могу. Ай! Что-то не то. Если бы я понимал, что от меня хотят. Твою же нахрен, ты разрядился. Нет, не дотянусь, да, придумал никак. Это замечательно, но мне это ничего не дает. По одной простой причине я упираюсь тут. Нет, херня. Я потому что оттуда не дотянусь. Тут, так сказать, все на депульсу замешано. Погоди, но ведь депульсом можно заставить его двинуться. А, вообще на нем. Он его может двигать? Ага. Так. Ой-ой-ой, куда ты его унесло, мать. Ох, как тебя далеко унесло. Это чисто сундук достать. Забавно. Ну, хуйня получается. Так. Ну, это еще больше глупость. Скажу, замечательно. Но сюда-то как я попаду? оно вон, блядь. Но я не попаду так. Он сейчас как в сторону бегает. Я пытался. Что я нахуй должен здесь сделать? Как? Блин, нахера ты туда его двигаешь? Да я не успеваю. И начать туда его двигать. Хотя должен сюда, напрямую. Но это невозможно. Я не понимаю. Но ты отсюда не попадешь туда. Маленький нюанс. Мне как туда попасть? Я понимаю. Сюда надо. Блять. Хер я ложу на это, наверное, нахер не упало. Если я выйти не могу. То нахуй пошел я отсюда. Ugh.